Hello everyone, welcome to my video lecture. Today in this video, let us discuss the challenges faced by the retail industries. Since 2005, Indian retail industry has been hot sector of Indian economy. The rapidly increasing middle class is catching eyes of biggies like Birla, Reliance, Walmart, Bharti and so on. The modern retail industry in BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India and China is seen as having the maximum potential on growth worldwide. It grew by almost 30% in India and 13% in China and Russia last year. As the developed markets are becoming mature, retailers are eyeing new growth opportunities in upcoming economies. According to A.T. Kearney Report 2013, Brazil holds the first position for the first time. Now, even though the industry has grown in a larger scale, there is no doubt that the organized retail industry in developed world is far ahead. But still, these retail industries are facing many challenges. So, let us see what are the challenges faced by the retail industries today. See, when the retail industries moves its business from domestic to the global market, it has to deal with many problems and complexities. The common challenges which are faced by the global retail industry today are here. The first one, you can see that coping with the changing technology. Change is permanent in nature. So, change is going to be done at every moment. That also in the field of technology, at every moment of time, it will be updated. Therefore, when the organization deals in the global market, it has to adapt to the changing technology because the technology adoption is more important for efficient receiving and transmitting information. Therefore, the companies which are operating in many countries, that is in international level, need to depend upon the technology and the retailing platforms. Because now whatever retail business is done through online, that is through based on IT infrastructure. Therefore, the companies which wants to expand its market all over the world should up to date regarding the changing technologies. The second barrier what we can see in global retail industry is language and communication barrier. Because you know that the commonly spoken language in the world, the highest spoken language in the world is Chinese. The second highest spoken language in the world is English. But other than that, there are many other countries like India which have adopted local languages. Like in India, we can see even though the national language is Hindi, different states people are speaking different languages. Therefore, if an industry wants to capture the market throughout the world, it has to adapt, it has to communicate regarding the availability of the products, regarding placing orders, everything in the respective languages. Therefore, while selling goods or services overseas, the organization faces difficulty to connect with locals or potential consumers. I hope that you might have observed in television, we are observing one advertisement regarding either Flipkart or Amazon. One person is asking for the Arayuva Kallu. What we say in English for Arayuva Kallu. One lady will be asking. So she wants to place an order for the Arayuva Kallu and she is asking with her neighbors that what it is called in English. Then the neighbor will reply that why do you want that in English? Then that lady says, I want to order that through Flipkart. Then that lady replies that okay, you need not ask in English, ask in local language, ask in Kannada. That means the app The presently developed apps by various retail industries will be in local language. So if you want to buy something and if you don't know what is called it in English, just you type in Kannada and they'll be able to understand and it will able to deliver the products to you. It will be able to give the details regarding that products. Therefore, the companies which wants to emerge in a global world, it has to surely face the difficulty to connect to the local or potential consumers, and that is due to difference in languages, preference of communication modes and translation errors, etc. Now, the third important barrier or the problem or the challenge which is faced by the the retail industry in the global level is consumer empowerment. What is consumer empowerment? Because you know that the consumers' taste preferences will be changing, and it is not common all over the world. The people in different localities have their own taste and preferences. Therefore, if the company is marketing and producing and marketing a products which is to be sold all over the world, it has to suit the requirements of all the people. Therefore, the rapid change in technology or the lifestyle and the demand has led to a consumer empowerment and thus made it difficult for the companies to generate customers' loyalty. Because the products which is, for example, you may think about the oats. Oats will be usually used by all the people, most of the people in America, USA, but it is not the commonly preferred food in India. If the company is manufacturing and marketing, selling oats, then it has to look into the taste and preference of a particular people of particular locality, and accordingly it has to market it. Yes, the next important challenge faced by the global marketing industries, retail industries, are cultural complexities. You know that if you look into our country's diversity in culture, so we have different cultural traditions followed by different types of people. Therefore, if a company is to market, it has to market the product in Africa, in India, in China, Japan, whether the cultural taste and preferences is same? No, it is entirely different. Therefore, every market is culturally diverse and the consumers' values define their priorities for the goods or services, as well as the purchasing power and modes of shopping and making payments also makes a lot of differences. So, when a retail business moves from domestic to the global market, it has to deal with the many problems and complexities. The last one is that regarding the international shipping policies. For example, you want to buy a product through online, through Amazon or Flipkart, and the product is manufactured and supplied in USA. So the product is to be shipped from USA to India, but there are some trading policies between the countries regarding, it may be regarding license, permission or excise duty or payment of various taxes, or it may be regarding the imports and export policies, exchange rates, etc. So if the company is operating in a local market in a small locality, there is no much restrictions, but if it wants to have the customers overseas, that is from other countries also, it has to look into the fact that how these goods can be delivered to the potential customers of the other countries also. For that, it has to fulfill various legal requirements regarding foreign exchange, or it may be regarding the import export policies, or getting the permission or license as to import and export, and other formalities too. Therefore, if the company wants to succeed, if the company wants to win the global market, it has to it has to follow the various, it has to face the various challenges like coping with changing technology, language and communication barriers, consumer empowerment, cultural complexities, as well as the international shipping policies. And if the company is able to understand these challenges in advance, and if it is able to adapt to the changing environment, surely the company will win the global market. I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you so much.